The furious eye of the Soulstorm is upon us, harnessed by Predecessor's latest original hero, Argus. An arrogant mage from the mining colonies of Roark, Argus's peerless genius and relentless ambition led him to create and wield the limitless Arcrune engine, the deadly invention he carries on his back that fuses magic and machine to devastating effect. Argus's primary ability is Dread Nova, where he forms a sparking sphere of unstable energy through his staff, the Arcrune Conduit, and lobs it towards a target location. The sphere explodes on impact, dealing magical damage and stunning any enemies caught in the blast. Dread Nova is great for setting up plays with your other abilities, as it synergizes well with all of them. Combined with its long range, it's useful in all kinds of situations, such as setting up a gank for your jungler, getting yourself out of trouble, or stopping an enemy from fleeing the fight. Argus's secondary ability is Ether Crystal, where he summons a deadly crystal that radiates immense arcane power. The crystal erupts from the ground at a target location and creates a storm around it, dealing magical damage and slowing enemies in the vicinity. When the storm subsides, the crystal implodes and pulls enemies to its center. This ability is perfect for grouping enemies together for yourself and your team to burst them down. Try combining it with Dread Nova to keep your enemies in place for longer. Not only is this a great crowd control ability, but it can also be used to block paths if you're going for a big objective, or you can use it as a way for you and your team to traverse higher terrain by spawning it beneath yourself or your allies to gain the upper hand. Particle Shredder is Argus's devastating alternate ability. By channeling the storm through his Arcrune Conduit, Argus rapid fires orbs of unstable energy towards his target, dealing huge magical damage with every successful hit. Each orb, however, consumes mana, so balancing your potential damage with your resource consumption is key to using this ability effectively. At max level, Argus's Particle Shredder can be unleashed indefinitely, provided Argus has the mana to do so, making this ability extremely deadly if you're able to front the cost. Combining this for its sheer damage with the crowd control of Ether Crystal and Dread Nova is a surefire way to shred through your enemies. Argus's passive ability is Disintegrate, which applies stacks of disintegration on opponents with each ability that hits them, causing them to take bonus magical damage. Disintegrate will stack infinitely on minions and enemy heroes, dealing more and more damage with every stack. So to deal maximum damage, try to land every ability you can, especially Particle Shredder, as the stacks of Disintegrate will grow more powerful with every hit. Argus's ultimate ability is Synaptic Obliterator, where he harnesses the unbridled force of the Soulstorm to overcharge the Arcrune engine on his back and fire up to 3 deadly beams of erratic energy towards his targets, piercing through terrain to deal magical damage and slow each enemy he hits. This weapon is so powerful, Argus cannot move while channeling its energy. Try to use it from a safe distance whenever possible to finish off fleeing enemies, because if Argus gets caught out while using his ultimate, it's going to be very difficult to escape unscathed. Items that increase Argus's mana pool and magical damage are key to enabling him to wreak havoc on the battlefield. So try building into items like Azure Core, Wraith Leggings, and Caustica to make the most of his power. Harness the Storm with Argus, coming to Predecessor March 5th alongside his Dreadlord skin.